غیر معیاری خوراک کے استعمال سے ہر سال دنیا بھر میں 20 لاکھ سے زائد افراد اپنی زندگیاں گنوا بیٹھتے ہیں، جبکہ پاکستان میں ناقص خوراک سے پیدا ہونے والی 97% بیماریوں کی وجہ غیر محفوظ طریقے سے خوراک کی منتقلی ہے. And because of this issue, pre-summit National UNFSSS meeting on Pakistan food system transformation is going on in Islamabad. Let's go and have a look what's happening inside. So we have Honorable Minister NFSNR, Syed Fakhr Imam Sahab. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam ji.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Thank you very much for your time, sir. Sir, can you please tell us that what was the agenda behind this event?
The agenda, this is a pre-summit conference to basically consider all those elements which will be raised at the UN summit organized by the Honorable Secretary General of the United Nations, Antonio Guterres, and all that the Pakistan government at the federal and provincial levels and all our private entrepreneurs who are involved in the basically meeting the challenges that are there for national food security and food production and all the agroeconomy that goes along with it, right from the growing of the crops. And as you know, this year Pakistan has had record production in 3 crops, namely wheat, rice, sugarcane, mung bean, and onion, potato, and also second highest in sugarcane. So these are all food products basically, and I think we're very fortunate, and also nature has helped us. But at the same time, this is the first government after many years under the leadership of Mr. Imran Khan. And we also have a very supportive Minister of Finance who, in coordination at the federal and provincial levels, are putting in policies and putting in funds which were relatively much less in the past. And elements starting with research, extension, upgrading our extension systems, and raising our productivity levels. We are hoping that the nutritional requirements across the board, because Pakistan has approximately 20-25% people living below the poverty level. So we have to look towards children in particular, because stunting has been and malnutrition have been issues in the past as well as today. So if affordable, accessible food is there for our people, and also through the Asas program, 176 billion was given to nearly about 14 million families. So in that sense, Pakistan has provided, especially during COVID-19, for people who needed support for their food and nutrition.
So do you think we'll get a response, a better response, like in global coalition with respect of this event?
I think certainly yes, because global coalition is by international institutions, other nation states which are better, have a higher level of production, consumption, as and when they, through United Nations institutions, through other international organizations, through even international NGOs, we get a great deal of technology, mechanization. We also get occasionally funds, but most important, human resource development. And that is where Pakistan needs to make a breakthrough. We need to upgrade our educational institutions of learning, especially agriculture universities. We need to upgrade their curriculum entirely and modernize it, meeting the demands and challenges that the world has. And especially we in Pakistan need to completely bring about a paradigm shift in the way we run our agro systems, starting with the soil, upgrading our soil, completely changing our systems of water application, and then quality seeds. Our seed technology has not done as well it should have done. So these are the kind of things. And then cost of production has to be reasonable, low, so that the growers in particular, and that's why the growers and farmers would be the net beneficiaries, because if they don't get the required fair returns, because in Pakistan at the moment in some of the perishable products, the people from the field to the table, the wholesaler, the retailer, making much more money than they should, anywhere up to 100% profit, which is exorbitant. So that is where the government is trying to lower their thing. They should have legitimate returns, but not windfall profits.
What are the basic initiatives and the specific initiative that government has taken to complete this?
No, I think our preparation has been very sound. It's been done on a very sustainable basis, and all our research people are people in the Ministry of National Food Security, the respective agricultural departments, then our private public partnerships, our research, our universities. I think the whole system which is sustaining and improving and increasing the production of our agro products is doing extraordinarily well.
Thank you so very much. So we have Syed Anwarul Hasan Bukhari Sahab, Additional Secretary, Ministry of National Food Security and Research. Assalamu alaikum sir.
जी वालेकुम अस्सलाम.
कैसे हैं आप?
थैंक यू.
सबसे पहले तो ये बताइएगा कि बेसिकली इस इवेंट के पीछे जो भी एजेंडा था और हमने उसको मीट किया, कहाँ तक किया?
दिस इज़ अ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट प्रोसेस. मैं समझता हूँ कि आज का जो सेमिनार है ये एक माइलस्टोन है इस हवाले से कि हमने जो डिफरेंट स्टेक होल्डर के साथ मीटिंग्स की थी एट द प्रोविंशियल लेवल, एट द अदर स्टेक होल्डर जो इसमें शामिल हैं उन सब के साथ जो मीटिंग्स की हैं उसके नतीजे में जो डिस्कशन थी उसको हमने आगे बढ़ाया है, अपने थिंकिंग प्रोसेस को ज़्यादा रिफ़ाइन किया है. लिहाजा मैं समझता हूँ कि आज का सेमिनार जो था वो बहुत क्रूशल है, जो अपकमिंग सेमिनार है UN का, FSS का, तो उस हवाले से इसने अपना जो मकसद है, बुनियादी मकसद जो है उसे अचीव किया.
आपको लगता है कि हमें अब जो ग्लोबल कोएलिशन है उसकी तरफ से जो रिस्पांस मिलेगा, जो सपोर्ट मिलेगी, वो कुछ हेल्प आउट करेगा उसमें ये सब?
डेफिनेटली यकीनन हम आज के सेमिनार के बाद अपने थिंकिंग प्रोसेस को मज़ीद रिफ़ाइन करेंगे, चीज़ों को ज़्यादा बेहतर बनाएंगे और जब हम ग्लोबल समिट में जाएंगे तो अपनी चीज़ों को ज़्यादा बेहतर तरीके से वहाँ पर लेके जाएंगे, वहाँ पर उनके सामने रखेंगे. ग्लोबल समिट ना सिर्फ अपनी बातों को दूसरों तक पहुँचाने का ज़रिया है बल्कि उसके साथ साथ उनसे सीखने का भी है. जो ग्लोबल बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस होंगी उनसे हम सीखेंगे भी और उनको यहाँ पर जहाँ जहाँ ज़रूरत होगी इम्प्लीमेंट भी करेंगे. जी,
गवर्नमेंट ने जो इनिशिएटिव लिया है अभी तक उसके बारे में?
गवर्नमेंट हैज़ टेकन वेरियस इनिशिएटिव. जैसे मैंने अपनी गुफ्तगू में भी कहा कि हमारे जो इस वक्त चैलेंजेस हैं वो बहुत बड़े चैलेंजेस हैं. हमारी पॉपुलेशन जो है वो बहुत तेज़ी से ग्रो कर रही है. क्लाइमेट चेंज जो है वो बहुत बड़ा एक फैक्टर है. फिर उसके बाद जो है ये जो पेंडेमिक आई है इसने हमारे रिसोर्सेज को स्ट्रेस किया है. फिर उसके बाद वाटर स्ट्रेस जो है वो बहुत बढ़ता चला जा रहा है. तो अपने लोगों को फूड सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड करने के लिए पिछले 3 वर्षों में गवर्नमेंट ने 2 इनिशिएटिव लिए हैं जो मेजर इनिशिएटिव हैं. एक तो प्राइम मिनिस्टर एमरजेंसी एग्रीकल्चर प्रोग्राम है जिसके तहत कोई 277 बिलियन के बराबर जो है वो मुख्तलिफ एरियाज़ में इन्वेस्टमेंट की जा रही है, ख़ास तौर वाटर रिसोर्सेज की डेवलपमेंट के लिए. और अभी हमने मोस्ट रिसेंटली एक एग्रीकल्चर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन प्लान बनाया है. उस प्लान के तहत हम चीज़ों को 4 एरियाज़ हैं जिनमें फ़ोकस कर रहे हैं, ख़ास तौर पर जो मेजर क्रॉप्स हैं उनको बेहतर बनाने के लिए, और जो प्रोग्रेसिव और रीजन में जो प्रोडक्टिविटी है और हमारी जो डोमेस्टिक प्रोडक्टिविटी है उसमें जो डिफरेंस है उसको ब्रिज किया जाए. उसके साथ साथ हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि लाइव स्टॉक जो है उसका ओवरऑल जो स्टॉक है उसको इम्प्रूव किया जाए. अभी तक हम मिल्क के लिए जानवर जो है उसको रेज़ करते हैं, तो हम चाहते हैं कि उसके साथ साथ मीट को भी जो है वो मीट किया जाए. तो मल्टी प्रॉन्ग स्ट्रेटजी है जो उसको हम अडॉप्ट किए हुए हैं. लेकिन क्योंकि ये लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोसेस है, वी आर सेटिंग द स्टेज एंड वी होप द फ्यूचर इज़ वेरी ब्राइट.
थैंक यू सो वेरी मच. So we have Dr. Muhammad Azim Khan Sahab, who is the chairman of PARC and MNFSR Islamabad. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
No, fine.
So what was the basic agenda behind this event first?
The basic agenda was to really become a part of international community on this food system summit, Global Food System Summit, and develop our own understanding from our own context, develop our own game-changing proposition to bring real change in our society about food production, food consumption, and then food security, malnutrition issues, to address all these issues. That was the main agenda.
How much we are ready for this action?
Initially, consensus development was our target, and that has been developed. And also, as I mentioned this morning, we have communicated that side by side communicating with the ministry for decision at the decision-making level. Even we are passing on this consensus up to PM level. And then we are very hopeful that present government is fully committed for supporting these game-changing solutions, and they are in line with the in line with the government priorities, programs, their financial support. So we are hoping that on all these actions, already lot of work has already been, lot of support we have already been able to have in terms of projects, in terms of investment. And the additional support, as it was mentioned by our ministers, that in the future our focus will be conservation, preservation of food, and processing and value addition. So we are hoping commitment from the government in this sector as well, because this will provide employment opportunities, this will provide us food on a sustainable basis, and also reduce losses. So all these things, and also this organic agriculture, natural agriculture, solutions, awareness. So all these programs will be supported by different ministries, different divisions for achieving this food security and nutrition agenda.
What are the initiatives that government has taken for this food system transformation?
Previously, from Prime Minister Emergency Program, they have already committed more than 275 billion rupees for supporting different programs in crop sector. 4 crops, more than 4 crops are covered. Then in the livestock sector, poultry sector, and then in the water sector. So there is a huge commitment. Then also in the PSDP, they have increased this allocation 10 times more. Provincial government are also committed. They are matching their own resources for achieving these agenda items. Then also this agriculture transformation plans, we proposed, the ministry proposed first generation interventions where scale will be achieved for production, for increasing productivity. And then in the second generation intervention, there will be further commitment in terms of budgetary and financial support for achieving, for supporting this superfood, nutritious food agenda, as well as this value-added agriculture for domestic consumer as well as for trade purposes.
Sir, do you want to say something about the organizations those are working with ministry?
Almost all UN agencies, organizations, they are with us, with the ministry for achieving this agenda. Then provincial governments, also civil society organizations, NGOs, international NGOs. So everybody is on board for become a partner for the implementation or achieving these set goals.
So what do you think, what's our global commitment on Zero Hunger Coalition?
Yeah, our with the global partners, with GAIN and others, we have already committed that we will be partner in achieving zero hunger goals. That is our commitment with the international community. Already we have conveyed our willingness. And then in this initiative, we are really very helpful for, very, very, very thankful to FAO, and then to IFAD, then also to World Food Program. and then particularly GAIN, they not only technically supported us, but they led us in this whole process. So all these organizations, and then my own technical resource person for my own organization, PRC, then the ministry, they were all partners in implementing this agenda.
Thank you. So we have Ma'am Farah Naz, who is the country director of GAIN. Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम.
कैसी हैं?
मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ, थैंक्स.
So very much. Ma'am, what do you think? What was the basic agenda and what was the basic reason behind this event?
Today's event was actually one of the concluding workshops of the whole process of consultation that is happening in country for building up to the UN Food System Summit. You know that UN Food System Summit is happening in September. For that particular Food System Summit, all the member states of UN, they are now developing their own commitments so that they can also find game-changing solutions for their own food system. Because the population is increasing, the resources are the same for production of food, and similarly the malnutrition situation in Pakistan is very precarious. So that is why the purpose of this was that the whole 6 months consultative process was to actually reach a consensus that what should we do as a nation so that we can meet not only the current needs of food but also the future needs of the food, and also our food should be safe and nutritious for all. So this was the culminating meeting for that particular process. So today it was actually kind of validation of what has been discussed so far and whether people agree with all the solutions that have been proposed in this.
Do you think that we'll get a better or a good response because of this among in global coalition?
This is obviously going to be part of that global meeting, but there are some coalitions emerging out of this whole process of building up to the UN Food System Summit. So there is one coalition which is called End Hunger Alliance. So Government of Pakistan has also decided to become a member of that, because all those countries that are facing challenges of food production and meeting the needs of their population, and also facing a lot of nutrition related challenges, they will all many of them are part of that End Hunger Alliance, and Government of Pakistan has also joined that alliance. So that alliance will continue even after the summit. So is our plan that is emerging out of this. It will continue for next 10 years or so, because 2030 is also the year when everybody has to report back on the sustainable development goals as well. So Government of Pakistan has also made certain commitments on sustainable development goals, but at the same time in this food system summit also Government of Pakistan is going to make certain commitments. So those are the commitments that provide us a way forward for our food system. What to do, how to do that, and how we can maximize our resources in order to meet the needs of our population.
Thank you so much. So we have Chaudhry Faiz Rasool Sahab, who is the Senior Policy Advisor again. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you?
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time, sir. Sir, can you please tell us that what is the basic role of GAIN in this food system summit?
Thank you so much. First of all, GAIN is leading globally the Action Track 1. जैसा कि आज बात हो भी रही थी इस फूड सिस्टम समिट के अंदर, there are 5 different action tracks, and action track 1 is covering access to safe and nutritious foods, and action track 1 is globally led by Lawrence Sadat, and Dr. Lawrence Sadat is the Executive Director for GAIN.
What's the role of GAIN in Pakistan especially?
What are their priorities and how we can really merge with our mutual priorities, and to help Government of Pakistan, how we can move forward to the next stage on UN food system global secretariat. What are the expectations globally from Pakistan state as a state, UN member state, and how we can really come up with the ideas what are required to complete the process within the country. So in this regard, first of all, we did some interactions and collaborations with our development partners. We interacted with the relevant ministries and departments in public sector, and then we worked out in a very collaborative and inclusive way how to complete all the detailed documents for all of these 5 action tracks. Those were the key pillars for this food system summit. So with the collaboration and support from GAIN, we have now completed all the working papers for all the 5 action tracks, and GAIN has been providing facilitator role for all the national and sub-national dialogues in Pakistan.
So what was the basic agenda and what was the reason behind this event?
اوورال ہمارے پاس جو فگرز آ رہے ہیں گلوبلی کہ جتنی پوری دنیا کی آبادی ہے تقریباً آدھی 3 بلین لوگ جو ہیں وہ ان کو ہیلدی ڈائٹ ایکسیس نہیں کر پا رہے. سو ایز دے آر ناٹ ایکسیسنگ دا healthy foods, healthy diets. So in that regard, this was a big challenge, and to identify the underroot causes of this issue, this food system summit has been organized. This is being led by UN, but we used to say that this is a people summit, this is a solution summit. Objective is that each and every part of the community, they need to play their role, and we need to come up with some robust and concrete solutions how to tackle the issue what we are facing in the shape of food insecurity, not only in Pakistan but at global level. The key objective of all this work is to follow our targets, what those have been set to achieve SDGs, our Sustainable Development Goals. Unfortunately, all the countries, including Pakistan, we are far behind to achieve our targets. So this exercise in which we have engaged diversified partners and stakeholders, this will enable the government of Pakistan to come up with some clear-cut understanding that how we can deal with the challenges of food insecurity in the country.
So, sir, what are the future plannings of GAIN regarding this?
Regarding the food system summits and food system transformation, there is one very interesting area that Action Track 1, where GAIN is leading. Globally, there is an evolution that we need to develop and establish some kind of coalitions of different partners to collaborate in a way that we can contribute the global food systems. So in this regard, we have been working with the government of Pakistan, and this further need to be explored and further need to be supported. That the government of Pakistan, which has recently accepted to be member of Ending Hunger Coalition, how we can really materialize this membership, what kind of benefit government of Pakistan would be getting out of it, and what kind of technical support global teams and global experts can provide to Pakistan to deal with with their challenges. Yeah.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
So we have a senior joint secretary, Dr. Javed Humayun Saab, MNFSNR. उनसे बात करते हैं, उनसे पूछते हैं. अस्सलाम वालेकुम sir.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
Thank you so very much. Sir, what do you think? What is the basic agenda behind this event?
Food security is the main agenda of this function. The government of Pakistan is giving too much importance to the food security, and all the components of the food securities are being discussed in all the forums. You know that the four important elements of the food security are availability, accessibility, utilization, and sustainability. The government of Pakistan is giving too much importance in these 4 areas, and 5 tracks of food system summits may be helpful to the government of Pakistan for the purpose of the food security. And our professionals have given innovative ideas on the 5 tracks, and I hope that we will learn from the international researchers about the innovative idea, and I think that we can improve the agriculture sector with the help of the international community. Yeah.
So what do you think that how quickly we get the support or response of this group of coalition?
We are expecting that after the final meeting in the September, we will get the help from the international.
Better response.
We will get the better response from the donors after the finalization of the meeting, which is going to be held in the September in America.
Okay, so what are the basic initiatives and like specific initiatives that government has taken for by this event?
You know that we are working on the 5 tracks, and all the ideas that are given by the professionals we will take, and we will make them in the policy, and we will take the policy initiatives based on the recommendations of our professionals on 5 tracks. I may say we are thankful to the FAO, GAIN, IFAD, and World Food Program for their support in organizing this event, as well as technical help in 5 tracks.